Can y'all hear that? Is it working? You can? And that's the key to being lonely. Maybe today I'll hop on the bus and ride to my stop, and I'll fall in love with the cutest one, the one with the book instead of her phone. Like the rest of them, I won't sit by her, I'm not that brave. I'll sit right behind her, out of her way. She won't know I'm there, but when I get home, I'll write her a song, and this is how it goes. Oh, bus girl, you're the only girl for me. Bus girl, you're the only girl for me. I trust, girl, you must, girl, of all the girls in the bus world. Oh, bus girl, you're the only girl for me. On the D-line, I like the way you don't even know me, and I like the way you don't even know me, and I like the way you don't even know me. That's the key to being lonely. I watched all the shows, I heard all the songs and learned how it goes. I will be cool, pretend I'm important, get all the girls without working for it. I know the truth, not one for boasting, I'm just too cute for them to approach me. If I repeat it, I might believe it. If I repeat it, you might believe it. I like the way you don't even know me, and I like the way you don't even know me, and I like the way you don't even know me. That's the key to being lonely. Thanks, everybody. That's a song called Keep Being Lonely. Yeah, I don't know what happened. All I did was restart my computer, so everything was working fine. I did switch out the mic, but that wasn't it. I was just like, maybe that'll do it, but OBS was just like, no signal. No signal on my interface. I could get it working, and I opened up a Zoom call real quick and did a 1-2 check into Zoom. Worked just fine. OBS was just like, Mike, what Mike? Never heard of the guy. So I just restarted my computer. That's never happened before, but I didn't know what the problem was. I used to have a very kind of an audio interface that was at the end of its life, and it was unreliable. Like the connections inside of it were a little loose, and sometimes it would just cut out, and then it would so I'd jostle it and it would start working again. I got a new interface. The interface works fine. It was just, I don't know. Oh, that's OBS, baby. That's one of our favorite jokes on tour. Anytime anyone says something like, oh, that's just showbiz, baby. I'm like, oh, that's showbiz, baby. He didn't get the role in the movie he wanted, and now he's crying about it. So you can take that joke and you can use it whenever anyone says that's something, baby. Cool. Sorry. I guess I don't have to talk as much tonight. We did a 10-minute intermission. Oh, that's Outback Steakhouse, baby. There's a steak chain called Longhorn Steakhouse, and I always call it Longhorn Steakhorn from the cartoon character. That reminded me of that. Cool. Yeah. So what a great night for something to go so terribly wrong when everyone was already absolutely feral in the chat for no reason. Anyways. anyways, the reason I was playing the Key to Being Lonely, if anybody can even remember, is because of March Madness. So you can go vote for that song on Instagram or on our website. We're even doing a little drawing on our website. If you go to our website and give us your Discord name and your email, enter to win a handwritten lyric sheet of the winning song from the bracket, which could be anything. I actually don't know what it's going to be. I'm actually not sure. It could be McCracken. It could be disco. It can't be 30 Plan because 30 Plan lost in the first round. Anyways, so yeah, and then the other song that it's fighting against tooth and nail. It was 50-50 last time I checked. I haven't checked the website because I have to open up a spreadsheet to do it, and I haven't had time today. Here's the other song you can vote for. I put in all my hours. I'm playing every night just to get a little better at guitar. I'm taking singing lessons at $80 a lesson. Who the hell am I impressing? And why do I work so hard? I searched my soul, dug deep below to find the answer. I think the reason for it is I was an ugly kid with a handsome older brother, yeah. Like a cold or an ugly fish. I knew what to do, wear my talent like a mask and hope it magically distracts you. But I'm back, I practice my acts together. I got better and a point to prove. I didn't know her in June. I got her screen name as valuable as gold for antisocial kids in 10th grade. I spent the rest of my vacation glued down to my chair. Was afraid to miss a second of our digital affair, cause when summer ended I would finally be the guy I tried to be in person but could only be online. The first day of the school year we get our C assignments. I ended up right next to her and we just sat in silence. And I wouldn't wish that awkwardness on anybody. I think the reason for it is I was a chubby kid with an athletic older brother. Yeah, I was a catch, as in I was easy to catch during tag. As I was fat, I knew what to do. I would chase a newer passion, cause I'm sick of nothing happening. But I'm back, I practice my acts together. I got better and I'm going to prove. And I have hit the bottom, been lost, tossed, and gosh, I've been burned by gossip. And I have gone full hot topic, was an ugly Douglas cross with a few hot pockets. And I'll be damned if where I am is not what I worked for. I think the reason for it is I wasn't talented when all I wanted was attention. Yet I was in no way, yeah, catching life for love. I knew what to do it cause I love it and one up my older brother, yeah. Now I'm just playing cause I've stopped dying from embarrassments, hiding from comparisons. I'm driven, I got vision, time, ambition, and a point to prove. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. That's points proof. So those are your two options. Key to Being Lonely split over 2 streams or the Point to Prove all at once. So. Time says, I love and also don't know if I like the bug stares directly at the camera. I feel like he can see me in a shrimp posture eating chips. I just assume everybody's in shrimp posture eating chips or peanut butter or milk with milk in it. So why don't we do this? We got a few more minutes left. You got any more questions for me? I'm happy to answer them. The only other thing going on in my world is we are getting closer, much closer to tour dates and stuff for this year. We will know within 2 weeks, basically, of what's going to happen. So we're days away from submitting all of the visa paperwork for Matt. So we'll know. We're paying a good amount of money to find out in 2 weeks so that we can tell y'all. Time Someone wants to know, have I ever had any audio errors on a private stream? Yeah, because I do these also. If you want to hang out with me on Zoom, I do private Zoom shows that you can schedule on my website. And I'm trying to think if anything. I've never had any audio. I've never had any audio errors on a private stream. The only thing that's close to it is there was one group that couldn't figure out how to like get their audio to come out of like their computer, and so there was like 6 minutes where we were just like chatting in the little thing, like, hey, have you tried, going into settings and doing this and trying this, and they had some like external speakers that like weren't being picked up, and anyways, so I did some tech support for them on the thing, and then we finally got it. I was like, hello, hi, I'm Bug from Bug Hunter. Yeah, so Blue Moon, on the topic of tours, are you going to play anywhere else this year besides Virginia? Yeah, so I am personally going to play so probably about 28, 30 shows this year across the United States. The reason that we haven't announced everything yet is because we don't know if it's going to be a joint Bug Hunter and the Narcissus Cookbook tour, or if it's just going to be Bug Hunter, just because we have to get a visa for Matt. And so we're doing that, and it just takes a long time. So, and yeah, so basically, if we put tickets on sale, and then all of a sudden Matt couldn't actually like come over here and play the shows, then we'd be in a lot of trouble. So we're staying cautious. So, but I'm happy to share kind of where we're planning right now. And like Denver is locked in June 11th. Seattle is locked in June 16th. We are going to go to the Bay Area. We plan to go to LA. We have a Portland show that I'm like a couple emails away from locking down. Salt Lake, we're trying right now for Salt Lake on June 13th, coming back from Denver. But we haven't officially locked that down just because we're struggling to find a venue, kind of the main, like the primary venue for kind of a band our size at that in that area is a venue called Kilby Court, and they just don't have the date available, and so we're trying to find an alternative that might work. Problem is that the one that is like, yeah, come on in, it's a 21 plus place, and so we hold out until it's like the last possible option. We try and do everything all ages, so yeah. And then so that's kind of some of the West Coast stuff. We're going to tour in August. We have DC on August 18th. No, August 16th. We have Boston on August 18th. So we might be trying to get New York City in between those two. We think we're going to play in Detroit in August. What else? We're talking to someone in St. Louis, Oklahoma City, trying to find something in Austin or Houston. Yeah, my dad says the new poster is amazing. Yeah, we've already got the poster for the tour. It's so good. It's like so good. But Time Someone wants to know, how do you do your postcards on tour per show? Are they pre-prepped or written in a Waffle House? Yeah. So one thing that Matt and I sell at every show is a handwritten postcard, kind of like the one that we sell on our website. We do one a day on our website, but when we go and tour, we do one postcard for every song that we're going to play that night. It's normally get to the venue, sound check, and then that half an hour in between, we don't need to be anywhere, and people are like coming in the venue while we're backstage. That's when we normally take the postcards out of my backpack and just sit and do them for about 20 minutes. So idea if you can't get Matt Sharpie out Matt's part of the poster. That'd be so sad. That'd be the saddest possible poster I can think of. Mel Biza asked, do you ever think you'll ever make more music? Absolutely. Have you listened to Jam Mechanics? I've been putting out a new demo every 2 weeks for the past 4 months. If you haven't heard that, and I'll make more music after that too. So, Biggest Man wants to know about Iowa City. Iowa City's not on our list this year. Wisconsin show, we've got something booked in Madison. Last year we did Milwaukee, so we're doing Madison this year. What is a recent venue planning horror story you have? Every venue planning story I have from this year is a horror story, because I'm booking venues for me and Matt, like the size that we need, because we sold out everything last year. And if Matt can't come, I'm gonna have to figure it out, because I can't bring as many people to a show as Matt and I combined. So you never know. You might be seeing me. You might be seeing me in a venue that just seems a little too big this year. I may not be making very much money on these shows, but we'll see. We'll see. Fancy Clown Animation. Do you think you'll ever go back to any of the demos from the podcast? I will tease the new episode coming out on Monday, where that's the kind of questions that we answer. We just recorded it yesterday, coming out Monday, where we talk about questions like that, reflecting on the demos we wrote and which ones we'd want to revisit, that kind of thing. So I'm not going to answer your question to make you listen to the new episode on Monday. Loving Life says Bug is the reason for my obsession with plaid. Yeah, I don't know why. When I started playing shows in Seattle, I was like, well, I need to wear something on stage, and it just seemed like, well, I got a bunch of like t-shirts, or I have like these flannels. I started calling them show flannels. It's really the only time. It's funny. I didn't think about this. I never put these on unless I'm about to be playing music. Like if I'm getting dressed for the day, and my day is going to consist of like sitting at my desk and going to like the post office or something, it wouldn't even occur to me to put on a flannel. But because I think I so associate it with my like show uniform. Like I genuinely, like before the stream started, I started the stream and started the little filler map that I have there, and then I walked to my room and I changed into this shirt because I was like, I have to put on my show flannel. It's really funny. Coin wants me to spoil a question I will answer on the podcast. Yeah, I answer one of your questions, Coin. I think I say your name. That one, Super Cool Toonie, asks, why do you not have any proper public voice channels in the Discord? And I'll tell you why. Is because I don't want to have to moderate it or worry about anybody saying anything in my Discord that then I have to moderate, like, oh, this person said they said this in the Discord. They said something mean and you heard it, but there's no record of it, and I don't know what happened, and you're just saying it, and I don't know. And I don't run a Discord to have a lot of work. I run a Discord because it's just like, hey, let's have a little community here that you all know Bug Hunter. That's something that you can all talk about. If you want to talk to somebody over voice chat, you just voice chat them on the private message. I don't know. If you don't know them well enough to do that, then why you want to talk to them in my Discord? Make it make it my issue. Yeah, that's basically the reason. It's just we're a low mod, like low intensity Discord that I don't see a reason that it needs to exist. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being like, why would anyone ever want to talk to anybody on the phone? What's my favorite board game? I just started playing a game called Earthborn Rangers. That's been very fun. I also love Arkham Horror, the living card game, and I love Unmatched is very good as well. And then me and Ladybug have been playing Spots, which is a game where you roll dice and put them on Dalmatians to fill in the spots that they're missing. It's really cute. Where am I playing Earthborn Rangers? I'm playing it on Tabletop Simulator. I pledged for it, so I feel okay playing my dark web version of Earthborn Rangers. I did buy it, so. Out of today's March Madness matchup, which one would I choose? This is actually a very hard one for me. Point to Prove versus Kiwi and Lonely is very difficult for me. My preference between the two, only because it's more sincere, is maybe Point to Prove. Whereas Key to Being Lonely is the entire song is sarcastic, which is I always get a kick out of. It doesn't really happen anymore, but early on when I first wrote that song, having somebody take the Key to Being Lonely as my sincere attitude when the chorus and the name of the song literally says that is and all of this that I just said is the key to being lonely, it just cracked me up. That people, there were some people early on that had the take that I was like, wow, this guy sounds like a real jerk. Yeah, for sure. And then Point to Prove is just a very personal and very like honest and very kind of sincere about my insecurities around my worth that I have, my outer worth that people view me for. So but it's like a very hard. It's hard to choose between those two. Like to me, they exist in the same kind of like space in my head of like quality Bug Hunter songs. Like Key to Being Lonely is like arguably one of the best songs on its album, and so is Point to Prove. So you know, yeah. Do you buy your own flannels? I do. My wife picked this one out for me, but I bought it. I mean, we bought it together, I guess. We were at the store. But she came up to me and was like, you should have this one. And I tried it on, and I liked it a lot, so. Crazy Demon wants to know about Earthborn Rangers if there's a full version on Tabletop Simulator, just the demo. Officially, just the demo. Cool. Sorry about the chaos tonight. I appreciate that we basically got everybody back. There's like 44 people when the stream ended, and we're at 42 right now. So 2 people couldn't hang. They know who they are. It's fine. Y'all the real ones who came back. But I'm gonna bounce because I want to go do something else now. So appreciate y'all hanging out. Go vote in March Madness. It's not too late. Tomorrow's matchup is Be Glad I Love You versus I think the Gulf Coast. So that one will be a nail biter, I'm sure. Thanks everybody. Join the Discord. It seems like a lot of you did in the intermission there. So come hang out with us in the Discord. It's all these people. They're all very cool. I've been hanging out with them for years, and I turned out all right. So other than that, everybody, no matter where you are in the world, goobers, go to bed.